Good afternoon. This is Jared Rand. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call, 3 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, August 4th, 2018. And today's meditation, we think about, I know there's a lot of diversion going on. And I'll give you an example. As we've meditated and visualized the energies of moisture, water coming in on these fires, I believe that moisture will be there in the next couple of days. And if you look out of the, couple 100 miles out into the ocean from California, going east, you will see a massive moisture storm forming that should hit the whole western seaboard. Coming from the east, you should see the whole western seaboard should be saturated shortly. So, like I said, the meditations at times, seem like nothing's happening, but then they begin to show the energies that we've put forth and the building and the release of those energies to dissolve the negative influences and obstructions and blockages that come across as we're doing this vibrational frequency shift for the planet and humanity. There's a lot of people are looking at the earth changes that will happen. And as I mentioned about the earth changes, there's really no way of telling what actually, because, I'll put it this way, none of us in this life have experienced those things, so that we don't have a historic, like we can, go back in past lives, because we've been blocked from doing that, but go back in past lives and, go through the experience of the deluge that happened, when the earth went through almost about 10,000 years ago, went through a lot of changes and cataclysmic activities. So we don't know, and scientists really don't know what is actually going to take place on this planet. So that's why I always use caution to not come out and to make a firm statement on what's actually going to happen. We do know that the coastlines will be shifted and changed in certain areas of the planet. We do know that the planet's heating up in one area and cooling in another area. And usually when that happens, that's a sure sign of a pole shift. And you can look up pole shifts and find out how they have happened on the planet and what signs to look for. But obviously, there is one common line that everybody should be aware of, and not be located in congested areas, which means where there's a large population. And those are mostly the cities. So you might want to take that into consideration. And I also ask, I tell people to use their own discernment and go and research the information that's out there and dig through it to find out exactly what may transpire, the possibilities during a pole shift. So, those are it's just educating and being aware of of your surroundings and what's going on. A lot of people just aren't aware of what's going on around them. They just, blow things off and say, oh, wow, look at that, and then they forget about it. So, there's a lot of earth changes happening on this planet as we speak. So, we want to be aware, we desire to be aware, and we are aware. So we can make changes and buffer things through our higher selves. And when we're talking about the different the meditations that we have set forth so far, making changes. And, we don't go out and advertise what our meditations have done or anything. We don't need to. And something that I concentrate on a lot and send this out to each and every one of you is that when your mind becomes calm and your attention goes to your heart. I know that some of you have experienced this before through your lifetimes. And and that means that your mind's cleared and there's not a bunch of noise going on. And then your attention goes to your heart and you experience something warm, sweet, and healing. And have you ever been in that situation where you don't even want to move? It's so wonderful. You don't want to disturb it. You're in the mode. You're in that so-called groove where you're feeling through your heart. The mind is calm. And in that heart is an unfathomable, undeterred, unstoppable love that has a warmth that melts all fear, destroys every worry, solves each problem. And this warm, cozy feeling is actually your very nature. And once you find it, it lets everyone live in total ecstasy. So that's where we go back to loving yourself. And all those unlovable parts inside, and you'll find, you can call it whatever you want, a campfire becoming as bright and as amazing as the sun. So you literally have the ability, and this is what we do here, this is what we strive when we go in these meditations, to go through the heart center. And you find that total comfort and the total cozy, warm feeling, and you're in a blissful state through your heart center. And this is what, it's so important to convey that to all higher selves, when we come in with our higher self and we express eternal love to all of humanity. And we raise that vibrational frequency. By raising that vibrational frequency, that's where you become totally one and at peace and bliss with yourself. It's where you don't want to even move to disturb it. You're just perfect position. That's what I mean by being in bliss. And when you're in bliss, all that garbage and all that junk and goop is vaporized, is gone, has no meaning. Money has no meaning. Wealth, all of that has no meaning. Because where you're at is where you always strive to be. And once you've had a taste of that bliss, you will find yourself wanting to go back there, to go to it, to find it again. And that's what a lot of people mess up on, because they look to the outside. They never understand that it's from within that bliss exists. It's not outside. So it's bliss. There's certain things that might clip it or cause it to come alive, external motivators. But people get confused and they think that it's coming from the outside. It's always inside of you. That's where the bliss is, inside of you. So we look at harmony, and that's what the meditation today is about. Harmony means all things are in balance. There's no disruptions. Everything is just fluid and motion. No disturbances. Total harmony. It's like when an orchestra has a perfect harmony, when all the instruments come together and it just makes a beautiful music and it's just absolutely pristine. That's balancing. It's harmony. of energies, of the planet, of humanity, of all of us. And this is a harmony meditation. So we will express the bliss and the total peace, and we will send that energy all across the planet, to all life, to all existence. We'll send it everywhere. We'll send it to inner Earth. We'll send it to Hollow Earth. We'll send it to all of our brothers and sisters, all of the interaction. And we'll engage it, and it will be continual. It will be perpetually active. So, go to your place where you're not going to be disturbed, and I'm sure every one of you are there. And let everything go. Relax the body. You're in a hammock, you're swinging, you got a wonderful breeze, you hear water flowing, you got some birds that are singing. Total peace, comfort, relaxed. Quiet the mind. See, when the mind quiets, you go through the heart. It's where you find peace and bliss. So, you want to breathe. Breathing is so important to literally balance yourself, calm yourself, put yourself in harmony. As you breathe in through the nose, you breathe out through the mouth. You hold it for about 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, and then you exhale through the mouth. You want to do this about 3 to 6 times while I'm guiding you. And as you take it in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And this divine positive energy comes directly from Creator Source, from Prime Source Creator God, from the Father, comes to you, filling you, energizing every part and every tissue of your body into your spirit, into your higher self. So you picture the Father, the Source, Prime Source Creator God, all energy connected to our higher selves, coming to us as we breathe in. You can see it, all these threads attached to all of us. And as you breathe out, you're breathing out all of the goop and negativity, pessimism, anxiety, imbalance, stress is just whoosh out of you, just gone as you breathe out. And as you breathe it out, you're experiencing, to the point where you breathe in through your nose, you have this total bliss that's coming over you. So you bring your mind to peace, experiencing a warm, secure, enlightened feeling, harmony. And then now we go in through our heart center. Just go right in through the heart center, which is right in the center of your chest, and go through. And as you go deeper in, you start experiencing more and more peace, more and more comfort, more and more harmony. As you go deeper and deeper and deeper in, and you come to the vortex, which is all around you and above you. It's reflecting golden white, pink light, purple transmuting flame, literally saturating you with eternal love from head to toe. You see it reflecting, glittering, glowing. Almost hear the vibrational frequency so high it's vibrating everything. Now you look around, you see your higher self. You join your higher self, become one, your God spark. light beings of love and from love. We call in the archangels, cherubim, the seraphim. We call in the ascended masters. We call in the fairies and the sprites. We call in all the loved ones who have passed over. We invite and call in inner earth, hollow earth. We invite all of the loved ones who have passed over. We invite all light beings from the solar system, the galaxy, the universe, that are of love and from love to join us in this meditation. We feel them come in. Literally, we go arm in arm. We're all protected in a perfect sphere of the golden white light, golden pink white light of eternal love from Prime Source Creator God, the Father. And the only thing that can penetrate that sphere, that bubble, is eternal love. So now we feel the golden white pink light rain saturating us, coming down from the crown of our heads, inside and out through the body, all the way to our toes, to the feet. You can feel that kind of a rush of love, intensity, and harmony, peace, balance, which is a higher vibrational frequency than humanity currently carries. So we send that in massive waves, saturating all of humanity, all that there is, all life, inside and out the planet, around in our atmosphere, throughout the solar system, throughout the galaxy, throughout the universe. We send this energy. We're pulsating. And we can see talk to and communicate with the other higher selves on the planet of all. And this harmony and this balance is going to become sustainable now that we've introduced it. Not intermittent. It will become constant as this energy flows. You can see it. You can feel it in your heart center. As your eyes are closed, you can just feel the pulsating energy. You can feel that bliss that I talked about in the beginning, that balance, that peace, that happiness. And it's spreading and saturating all of humanity. And it won't stop. It will continue. Continuously. We picture that, we see it, we experience the vibrational frequency, and it raises our vibrational frequency and rising humanity. You can see humanity rising up to a much higher vibrational frequency. Harmony, bliss, joy, coming out from within. So long humanity has suppressed that energy, that harmony, that bliss, that joy, that warmth. Now it's coming out, saturating inside, outside, all over. Feel it, enjoy it, embrace it, and know its source. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll be back to close us out.
Hello, I am Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers. I am going to stop the recording for the several moments of silence. Please feel free to pause your device, and then when you are ready, join Jared back for the wrap-up.
The shifting on the planet, energy that's being emitted, frequencies that are increasing vibrationally. Feel a peace and a calmness, a balance, a harmony. Imagine being in that space for eternity. Imagine being there always, feeling it. During the course of the rest of the day, you'll have that. You can be there whenever you choose, however long, into the night, into tomorrow. Now, obviously, the higher selves of humanity, all the different people on the planet, are communicating to them, getting across to them that they can be in harmony and bliss with all things, all things. And that's what we strive for. That's where we're heading as a civilization. Harmony, bliss, peace. And with that, once you realize that exists now in each and every one of you. It's now. It's not going to be here. It's not coming. It's now. Always has been. When you open that door and you let that breeze flow in, it's constant. It's never ending. It doesn't get exhausted. It doesn't disintegrate. It doesn't lose its form or energy. Doesn't deteriorate. It's strong and vibrant always. And when humanity gets to that point, that understanding, comprehension of harmony, balance, and bliss, we have achieved a level of high vibrational frequency so that we can ascend, we can advance, we can evolve. All these old constructs will fall away and melt away, as they're doing now. We will not be in bondage, in separation. So I wish for all of you today and into the night, tomorrow, till we're back here again, harmony, bliss, balance, peace, serenity, kindness, goodness, happiness, joy. And we will return here at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, August 5th, 2018. And I wanted to also remind everyone that we will be doing, as I mentioned on the information call last night, we're going to be doing a 3-day meditation that's, you can go to Cobra's site and you can get the link to the actual meditation in English. It's in several different languages, and review it if you want, because I'll be reading from that as guidance for everyone. And we will perform that so you can see the time and everything. But we're gonna do a triple supercharge whammy on this meditation. So we're gonna do 3 days in a row. We do it on the consecrating day that's advertised on the 212 site, and we'll go the next day and the next day. So I'll remind everyone, again, for the scheduling of it. And may the Father, Prime Source Creator God, bless each and every single one of you.